Anyway.
Okay, so we're talking about it's a show with little people.
That's right.
And this episode has actual superheroes on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't feed them after midnight.
no. Okay.
They go crazy.
Lead us off.
It was the Smallville episode, the Jeff Johns. What is it?
Absolute Justice.
It's
You know
like
what,
85.
let's quickly set it up for the audience here. In this episode, we're introduced to the Justice Society of America, which we all know is the first super team. But in this episode, in this show, there's a secret super team that's been framed as being criminals. So in this continuity, no one knows who they are. All these guys are coming out of the woodwork, and Clark Kent and everybody's like, who the heck is Hawkman? Who's this guy? Who's that guy? And so this is their way of introducing the Justice Society into the show.
We had our first movie night at the store, doing
What store is that?
Detroit Comics. Yes.
Do you do movie night all the time, or?
What?
I'm so alone.
Yeah, so it was pretty good. We had kids with the beanbags in front. We had the adults, and basically all the adults that were there were just nerdgasming out, during.
What does that mean?
Dude,
doing?
nerdgasm.
What?
It's just glasses and pocket protectors.
And it was pretty cool. Like, you see Carter Hall, everybody's you see Amanda Waller, Jackie Brown is Amanda Waller, tons of little Easter egg stuff that was just amazing. Like, I loved it. It was even though it could have been corny, the costumes were corny. The soundtrack was like dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Just very overdramatic.
Down.
Like the rifleman when a bad guy comes into town with a black hat, they have to highlight it with like. Like, I know he's a bad guy. Look at the mustache.
It's a sweet mustache.
Probably. Yeah.
So you recommend it as a show?
I do. I give it four gremlins.
4
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
What's it out of, anyways? Is it out of 4 Gremlins?
It's a
or?
Richter.
But yeah, no, they're basically in Smallville, and in this particular one, and what I like to call, I had some sort of Dawson Creek reference that I called it for I can't remember. But you get all these characters brought in, and you get Green Lantern, you get Flash, you get Wildcat, you get everybody. It's great. And like you said, the costumes, which I just want to reference on really quick, was I love it when they showed Alan Scott.
Yeah,
and
he's in jail.
And he's in jail. He's a Green Lantern, first
But
of
he
all.
has a ring the size of a coffee cup on.
No, but the ring he had on was the one you can order from the catalog.
Yeah.
Like, I could order that one from the Diamond catalog. They didn't make one. They just went like, look at that.
We're like,
It has a
48
but they didn't even check that in jail. I mean,
Yeah, it was Smallville, as far as I understand it from the 30 or 40 seconds I give the commercials, sucks. But this was great. It was awesome. Like, when they did Doomsday, he looked great. The episode was crap, but this was great. Like, they did everything. Manhunter was back.
Dude.
Got his powers.
What did you think?
I was disappointed to not see any little people on the show. I thought not a really appropriate name for a TV show.
Like, when that
It's
show
unfair.
came out, Oz.
No
Wasn't
Tin
a single small person on that.
No Tin Man, no Lion. I stopped watching it. I thought for a TV show, I thought it was pretty damn cool. Like, it was better than the original Fantastic Four movie.
Roger Corman? That's not saying much, man. Come
okay.
on. Yeah. You know what? Okay, because I re-rented the old, like the first season and watched that again. I thought that was way better than I remembered. But I watched this episode and I thought it was horrible. I honestly did. I thought it was. It reminds me of like the Flash TV show,
loved it.
or like the Captain America movies from the
I kind of like the
70s.
Flash TV show.
When he had the helmet instead of the mask. I thought this episode was honestly terrible. I thought it was badly written. Jeff Johns. Doesn't surprise me that it was terribly written. And I thought some of the costumes were decent, but Hawkman. Are you kidding me? First of all, Hawkman, this guy learned to act by watching Christian Bale and Batman.
It was pretty Christian
Right?
Bale, yeah.
And instead of having a bare chest, they gave him like a breastplate or whatever you want to call it. They just made him look like a big fat guy with little skinny arms.
I'm gonna tell you, there was not enough male nipple for me either.
Well, I thought this episode was honestly terrible in every respect.
So what he's saying is, if the guys all had their shirts off,
then it would have been something.
it would have been
like
a way
that.
better
Exactly.
episode.
Awesome.
Far better.
But all I'm saying is, what did you pay to watch it?
Well,
0. It's on TV.
yeah, but
I've never watched a Smallville episode because I really hate Superman. I can't stand the character.
see, I love Superman, but I don't like Smallville.
every time like Superman or Clark Kent was in it, it just took away from it. It was all about the JSA, and the little Easter eggs all around meant
So
for the diehards.
But isn't that kind of pandering though? Is it really a good show, or is it
Of
just
course,
pandering?
it's pandering.
But I don't.
It's television.
So on that note, we're gonna go to break, and then we're gonna talk about another show that we can watch for free that completely sucks. I don't know. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll be back.